I've not seen such bravery.
Just hanging out, hanging out, hanging out with the family. Hi, James.
You must suffer! As you may very well know, we are enemies, Moosey. We are enemies. It's been very well established for years and years and years, okay? So, if I was to infiltrate one of your videos and force you to play a game, nobody would question it, alright?
Yeah, okay, I get it. Whatever, we're enemies. What I don't get is why you're here.
I'm infiltrating one of your videos and forcing you to play a game.
Yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming. Okay, what game?
Well, I hacked into your computer, you see, Moose. I hacked into it, and once I got access to the hard drive, I then reprogrammed...
Okay, this is not important information, James. I don't care how you did it. They don't care how you did it. I'm ready to do this, so come on, what game am I playing?
Okay, I was hoping for a little bit more theatrics, I suppose, but whatever. The game you're going to be playing today, Moose, is Crisis City.
Okay.
Oh God. What is this? What is this? Is that the Crisis? That little flame right there? I've seen fake fireplaces more out of control than this.
And how about that oddly askew MS Paint mouse pointer and pixelated font? Doesn't it just exude the quality you look for in your games?
No. This looks like something straight off of Newgrounds. Did you find this on Newgrounds? Can I blam this?
No. In fact, this was a game made for a game-making challenge. The creator says that it unfortunately went unnoticed by the judges, but is going to make a comeback. Well, Moose, I think it's time to give it that comeback.
Okay, what exactly am I looking at here? Is this the Crisis City? We got some office buildings, the Space Needle, a parking lot, some poker chips.
No, it's not a city, it's a radio. See, what you have to do is zoom out a bit more. Now just squint a little, and you can clearly see that it is indeed a radio. Why don't you just turn those knobs there and see if we can find a good station?
Yeah, fine, whatever. Clicking doesn't do anything though. I can't really figure out how to make it work. Oh, I see now. C1 stands for A and D, and C2 stands for the arrows. How could I not have known?
This just in. Tomorrow, there's supposed to be an earthquake, followed by a tsunami. Make sure to get some non-perishable foods, a first aid kit, and a portable radio. Bring anything else you think you might need as well. This has been an important news update. This is Marvin Daly, signing off.
Really? That's the best we can do? He didn't even put an effect to make him sound like he was on the radio. Seriously, it takes like 2 seconds. Hey there, I'm on the radio, can you tell?
And let's not forget that somehow this guy knows that there's an earthquake and a tsunami tomorrow. You'd think that with such urgent news, he'd at least sound a little bit worried, but no, he simply just carries on as though he's predicting just a normal forecast for the week.
Oh man, this is just...
beautiful? Oh, I know. I really like the orange brick walls, and that ceiling texture is almost too detailed.
The tables are just giant brown blobs. There's no music or walking sound effects. We're just in this quiet, badly textured room with a green vignette that's making me either think this guy is nauseous, infected with a deadly disease, or possibly both.
No time to get hung up on that one, Moose. You need to get your supplies before the tsunami and earthquake hit tomorrow.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, well I got some water. Looks like I should probably grab my boots too.
I don't think I have all the supplies I need yet.
What is happening?
I don't know, dude, I don't know. I just tried to pick up the boots and suddenly it started making this noise. It sounds like an alarm.
Well, stop trying to pick up the boots then.
I don't think I have all the supplies I need yet.
Oh, those were supposed to be his thoughts?
Can you imagine if this is how your thoughts actually worked? I mean, every time you didn't do one little thing, an alarm would constantly sound.
I think I left my closet door open. 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 I think I left my closet door open.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so I picked up some canned foods. I think. The radio that I was listening to at the beginning, but for some reason left in a different room. And of course, the Mighty Morphin first aid kit.
Took you fucking long enough. Now go and get those boots so we can find out what happens next in this dramatic storyline.
You're the civilian search and rescue, aren't you? We need your help. There's a family left in the city, and we need you to get them before the tsunami hits.
What the fuck? I don't even know where to start with this.
Well, how about the fact that these people are creepy, faceless 2D cutouts and they all have these weird black lines floating above their heads? And what are these green cones back here? Is that supposed to be a tree?
Fuck the trees, dude. Nobody has feet. Nobody even has knees. They're all sunken into the ground. And this dude has some kind of box, briefcase, brown cube. What the hell is that thing supposed to be? Oh, and is that me, the one with the backpack? Watch as I slide across the ground using nothing but my ass.
Oh, be careful of that fire, Moose.
Fire? So not only is this city about to be hit by an earthquake and a tsunami, but it's also on fire. That field of trees over there, totally peaceful. No fire there. Smokey would be pleased. But be careful because the city is literally on fire. Well, only the streets are on fire, I guess.
And how about that giant circle in the middle of your screen? This is truly the most accurate crosshair in gaming history.
Oh yeah, now I can accurately pick up this fire extinguisher. Thanks, giant crosshair. What would I have done without you?
During the earthquake, I got trapped in my office.
Wait,
Now that I'm out of
you
that
mean the
mess,
earthquake already happened? Well, that changes some things. This city's looking pretty good for just being hit by an earthquake. I mean, sure, it's got a slight case of street fires, but other than that, it looks totally fine.
Now that I'm out of that mess, I need to find my kids. Can you help me?
And then she just disappears after asking for help to find her kids. Totally concerned parent there, just vanishing and letting someone else handle the children.
She's not gone, dude. She teleported to the other side of the fence.
She's watching you quite closely, so you better start finding her kids. Look at this thrilling firefighting here. Kind of makes you wonder why an entire group of people showed up to send you to the city, and none of them picked up a fire extinguisher to put out the flames themselves.
The kids just being torsos is really freaking me out. And okay, I understand being stuck behind a giant street fire, but this girl, she's stuck behind a puddle that has power lines in it. Can she seriously not just walk around or even duck under those barriers? Also, I was just over there and I didn't see a child standing here. If everyone in this family can teleport, why not teleport to a city that doesn't have street fires, earthquakes, and tsunamis?
How are you going to save that girl, Moose? That poor, poor torso of a girl.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm busy marveling at these amazing chain link fence graphics. I'm stunned.
Ignore the fence, there's a tsunami on its way. You need to get the wrench-looking thing, use it on the lightning bolt box and change it to off. That's how power lines work, you know.
Mommy! Rosie, we finally found you. But why didn't you get to the safe spot?
I don't know the code to open the gate.
The safe spot needs a password? Why the hell would you put a password on a safe spot? A little girl, a poor legless little girl, stood, or sat rather, outside during an earthquake, all because there was a password on the gate.
What's worse is that the girl's father is the one who coded the gate, and the security question is, how many kids do I have? So the kid couldn't open the gate because she didn't know how many siblings she has.
So who is this guy? Where is the father who abandoned his family and kept the gate closed during an earthquake that was predicted 24 hours ago?
Oh, he's in the maze.
The what? Did you just say the maze?
Yeah, the maze. He was on his way to the safe spot, and then he got trapped in the maze. You have to go and find him.
So, let me get this straight. You're telling me this guy abandons his family in a city during an earthquake, left the gate locked, trapping his hopeless family inside the city walls, and while looking for the safe spot, he wandered into a hedge maze and got lost?
Well, yeah.
It all makes sense now. The fire, the earthquake, the tsunami. God wants the city to be destroyed. He's sick of all these stupid people and he wants Crisis City to just go away. You know what? I'm with you on this one, God. I would have done the same thing.
It's not even a difficult maze. It's just a few turns to the right and there he is. And once you find him, he leads the way out. It's almost as if the entire time he knew exactly where he was from the beginning.
Thank you for saving the family and bringing them to the safe zone. The city is forever in your favor.
That's it? That's the thanks I get for saving an entire family right before a tsunami hits? At least try to sound serious. I just saved 4 people. 4 very stupid people. I deserve better praise than, the city is forever in your favor. I battled street fires, you know.
And as the hero leads the family to safety, the screen smoothly transitions to the main menu. The end.
Or is it the end? You see this little timer here? Yeah, you know what this timer means. It means that you can speedrun this game and become the world champion of Crisis City. That little timer alone skyrockets this game's replayability all the way from never to nah. But that's not all. If you're ever saving people from imminent doom, you should probably focus on, well, saving people from imminent doom. Crisis City, however, actually rewards you for exploring and not just going from point A to point B. Guys stuck in a hedge maze? Fuck that guy, let's go look around a bit instead. What's that in the distance? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a sand sponge block. And I'm sure you're wondering what's hidden away in the trees over here. Is it? Could it be? Yes, it is! A blue robot creeper head. For some reason. But the real treasure, the treasure of legend, is right outside of the hedge maze. But be careful, because the path is treacherous and the invisible walls are mighty. But once you've traversed the dangerous outskirts of the maze, you are rewarded with this, the magical rainbow egg. What does it do, you ask? Well, nothing in the game, but behold, for legend tells of the rainbow egg's mystic power. If you gaze upon it for too long, you will be filled with mischievousness. Some of humanity's most evil people were inspired by staring upon the magical rainbow egg for too long. But here it stands, ready for anyone with a heart of pure evil to look upon. It is Crisis City's greatest secret, and also its most dangerous.
And with that, I have finished Crisis City. And now I'm talking to you this way, and it makes sense, and nobody's going to question it.
Hey, you know something, Ian?
What?
I have been waiting to do a collab with you for as long as I can remember. I mean, don't you remember the first time we ever started speaking? You inboxed me for the first time on YouTube in early to mid 2012. Now, I had already been a fan of your stuff up to that point, so when I saw that you reached out to me, my eyes shimmered with wonder and childlike excitement. And then I messaged back to you straight away, and from then on, marvelous things happened. But do you remember something odd about that day?
Oh, well, thanks, man. But I don't remember anything odd about that day.
You were nice to me.
Oh.
Yeah, in fact, you were a much nicer person. What the fuck happened?
Well, you know, with Obama and everything.
Actually, I don't care. Because of the fact you turned into a bit of a negative Neil recently, I thought that I would teach you a lesson by sending you this game. You know, to make you a nicer person.
Hey, nobody calls me a negative Neil and gets away with it. So you better watch your mouth.
But that's what you are. A negative Neil.
Stop it, I'm warning you.
Negative Neil, negative Neil, negative Neil, negative Neil.
Right, well, you just pushed me over the line. So, get ready for the end of your life.
Wait. What do you mean?
What, you think Crisis City was bad? You couldn't be any more wrong. No, for sending me this, I'm gonna send you a game that will fucking end you. I promise.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna sit on my sofa now and start slagging you off.
Fine.
Good.
Hooray.
Prick. Fucking moosey.
Alright, so what game do I send him? There has to be an answer somewhere. I've got it.
What game is Ian sending James? Will our friendship ever be repaired? Is Ian a negative Neil? Find out on the thrilling continuation of the brutalmoose Caddicarus collaboration. Click the annotation to find out what happens next.
Moose? Now seems like a good time to tell you that Crisis City was actually made for a competition filled with middle school and high school students. You just ripped some poor kid's dreams to shreds, you heartless bastard.
What? I didn't know that. You know what? It doesn't even matter. The game is what it is. I'd still rather play it than half the crap I've played for this show anyway. And that kid out there, whoever made this game, is probably still out there making games, and they're only gonna get better. Godspeed, young game developers.
That was beautiful, Ian.
Shut the fuck up, Luke. Just kidding, I love you.